Good day, everybody. Hope everybody's doing great today. Appreciate those who watch this video. I hope you enjoy it. Today we talk about Constantine, starring Keanu, Reeves, and Rachel Weisz. Is that how you say her last name? I don't know. Anyways, let's get into this. I watched this one because a lot of people said, you gotta watch Constantine. It's kind of underrated. It's better than what people say it is. So I checked it out. It was on Netflix at the time. Now it's off of Netflix. I don't know where you can find it at this point in time. But let's get into Constantine. I did enjoy this movie. I thought the special effects was really well. I think it's easier, especially in that time period this movie was made, was to do the special effects when it's dark outside. It's dark environment, which this movie is a lot of dark environment and gray colors as the palette a lot of the times in this movie. And got some great action scenes. Like I said, the special effects really do hold up. They're very well done. Of course, Keanu Reeves really nails the part as Constantine, as he's battling these supernatural beings and devils and stuff like that. My only problem, my big gripe about this movie, is that everybody's whispering. There's like a lot of whispering. I couldn't hear like half the conversations. I was tempted to put on the subtitles so I can actually hear the dialogue or know what the people were saying. I mean, my hearing isn't the best of the hearing, but I have my TV blasted up to like 100 when they were talking, and I still had to lean into the speaker. So that's my one problem was all the whispering that they were doing. You're like, can you guys at least yell once in a while? Which, I guess it was another part I didn't really thought kind of needed more improvement was the reaction of the characters to the stuff going on around them. I mean, I guess Constantine's kind of used to it all, but it would be nice if Keanu Reeves showed a little bit of not maybe panic, but like, he's actually putting some effort into fighting these people, some heavy breathing or something for all the energy he's putting out there to fight these supernatural forces. But those two, I think, are kind of weaknesses of the movie. Rachel Weisz puts in a good performance. So does Keanu Reeves for the most part. But I'm just saying, that would have been nice if they would have a little bit better reactions to these supernatural events going on around them. And the voices was very soft-spoken. I could barely hear, but overall I enjoyed it. I didn't really know much about Constantine. I didn't read the comics. I didn't even know there was a Constantine comic until this movie came out. And then I was walking around a bookstore and saw the magazine, the comic of it. So I don't really know if they portrayed the character very well. But I really did get into the character as they portrayed him into the movie. Now, if that's really adequate to the comic character, I can't tell you. If you are a fan of the comic, let me know how well Keanu Reeves nailed the character. But sorry, for the most part, I think he did a really good job. The camera shots are pretty well done. Like I said, though, it's a dark movie, very gray, very blah, but it kind of fits the universe that they are creating. And at least it wasn't so dark where I couldn't see what was going on the screen. You know how you get some of those movies where they make them so dark where you don't know what the heck's happening. Every time I say stuff like that, it always reminds me of my dad back in the day. We would watch a movie. It's like, oh, the movie's too dark. I can't see what's going on. Of course, he grew up in the 50s and 60s, where even if it was like nighttime outside, the scene was still well lit, so you could see what the actors are doing. And then by the time you get to like the 80s and 90s, they try to make it more realistic. And now today, sometimes they make it too realistic where you really can't see anything going on. It's like pitch black. And they're like fighting. It's like, why are you having a fighting scene when it's pitch black? I mean, what's the use of having a fighting scene when you can't see if they're actually hitting each other? But I feel like they did a great job of capturing the atmosphere that we're looking for, getting to know the characters portrayed really well. You really do feel like the dangers that he's in, why he needs to fight these supernatural beings, even though he doesn't really express it very well with his facial expressions. And when he is talking, When they are talking, even in action scenes when they're talking, it's still kind of hard to hear them. It has to be a deliberate choice of the director. I'm not really sure why. I can understand. It is kind of like a scary horror type of movie, and they're trying to stay quiet, I guess, so these beings can't hear them. I don't know, but it would be nice if they would turn up the volume a little bit more than what they had it on. But overall, I enjoyed it. Is it the best Keanu Reeves movies I ever seen in my life? No. If nobody's ever heard of Keanu Reeves or seen a Reeves movie, would I recommend this to them? If it was on TV, yeah, I think I would. I think this would be like a good start if nobody's never seen a Keanu Reeves movies before. I think it does pretty good job of representing his work. It's not going to make them watch this and say, man, this guy's terrible. How did he become a big movie star? It's nothing like that. They're going to say, hey, this is a solid movie. He does a solid, good job in this movie. And same for Rachel Weisz. If nobody's never heard of her, never seen her movie before, and this was on, it's like, yeah, you should check this one out and see why she became a movie star that she is. She puts in a pretty good, solid performance. But that's what I got to say about Constantine. I watched it, enjoyed it, but it's not my favorite. It's not my worst movie. It's just, a movie where I probably could go without my life watching it. But I did enjoy it. And if it was on TV again, would I watch it again? If that's going to be the criteria to go by, probably not. I probably just would skip it, watch something else. What do you guys think of Constantine? Do you like Constantine? Is it a really good movie to you? Is it bad? Am I wrong about the speech, about the dialogue, that you can't hear it? Or maybe my hearing is that bad? I never had problem hearing any other movies. Anyways, yeah, I got RoboCop 2 in the background, getting ready to do a video on that one. Can't find Constantine. I don't own it, so I can't really put it back there. Anyways, have a great day. Bye.